Mauro Andriotto, CEO at European Digital Assets Exchange. Let's give it up for Mauro. Mauro, the stage is yours, so is the audience.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the invite. My name is Mauro Andriotto. I'm the founder and CEO of the European Digital Asset Exchange. It's the first exchange in Europe that is able to provide a primary and secondary market for security tokens for institutional and retail investors. Today I will speak about security token and the European legislation, and I will focus the presentation on three main areas. The first one is why security tokens are interesting, what is the legislation in Europe and the future plan of the European Commission, and some business case that we have on our platform. So why it is important to speak about security tokens? The first reason is that many utility and cryptocurrency that are around are probably financial securities, are probably considered financial securities by the market regulator, because if you create a token that should give the access to a service or to a currency, and you still have to build that service and you still have to build the infrastructure of that currency, then probably you have just found a fancy way to finance your project or your company. But actually, you have created a token that has an expected return and an implied risk. So you have created a financial securities, and that financial securities must follow some rules that we will see later. The positive things about security tokens is that they can really allow some flexibility to the project. In particular, if we include them in hybrid tokens, so mixing up rights from securities, crypto, and the utility tokens, then we can create new financing models that could be used both by startups and by traditional finance to create a new financial instruments that can meet in an easier way financial needs of the investors. Another interesting area that everyone is talking about right now is about asset tokenization, but it's important to remember that if you have an asset, physical asset, and you fractionalize the property of that asset, 99% you have created a security token, because when somebody is going to buy that token, is not buying the token to have a physical asset access to that assets, but is buying the token because he's expecting a return, and so you have a security token. Another interesting thing is about using security token for decreasing the volatility of some tokens that are based on cryptocurrency and utility. As you know, the price of a token, the price of a cryptocurrency is determined just by demand and offer, so just by about speculation. That is also one of the reasons why many traditional investors are stays away from this market. If you create a component that is the future discount of the cash flows, so for example, you have an interest, dividends, or any other type of cash flows, then you are creating the basic for the fair evaluation of that token. You are creating a floor for the volatility and also a floor for the price. Last but not least, there are some interesting forecasts, both from the academic world and from the financial world, that says that the market for security token will reach 900 billion by 2026, and JP Morgan sees tokenization as the future of finance for tokenization of shares, bonds, and many other assets.